Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things cryptid related, unknown, paranormal. I'm your host, Parker, and guys, I'm very happy to announce that this is our first ever episode of Demon Days, where I'm going to be starting off by going through the demons of the Goetia. And we're going to kind of go into like other demons after we finish the Goetia. And it'll be one a week. So this week we are going to be starting off with King Bael. And before we get started, guys, I would like to give a shout out to my good friend CM Helniken, who reached out to me in Discord and helped provide me with info about King Bael. So thank you so much. And he also has a YouTube channel, and I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would check him out. Links to his channel will be in the description below. So right here we have King Bael. This is what he looks like in the Dictionnaire Infernal. And I'm going to show a sigil right now too. I know some people don't like to see sigils, so if you do not want to see a sigil, obviously skip ahead just a little bit because I'm not going to have this up for the whole video. But this right here, this is the sigil of King Bael. As you can see, there is some like similarities between him and the sigil as well. So that's the sigil. I'm going to take it down now because I know some people are kind of iffy about sigils. So I just want to include it just for a little, you know, just for a little cool fact and a little cool thing to show you guys. So this is King Bael, like I said, how he's depicted in the Dictionnaire Infernal. So it has the head of a human in this. He has the head of a frog, the head of a cat, and tarantula legs or spider legs. And each of those represents something different. The human looking head represents sort of like his, I guess, sort of like true nature in a way, that he comes off as, and like sort of like human, but he's also kind of like a sort of like a little trickster and stuff. He likes to come off as like he is not the ancient deity Baal that was worshipped by the ancient pagans, but sometimes he likes to say that he is to kind of trick you a little bit into thinking that you're talking to Baal when you're actually in reality you're talking to King Bael. They are in fact two separate beings. So the spider side, the spider legs right there, those represent his patience. He's very patient and caring, and is willing to take like be slow and take his time to help you understand stuff. The cat represents his cunning. He's very smart, very witty, and very cunning and clever. And the toad represents like that he is the ruler of the flies. So not to be confused with Beelzebub, who is Lord of the Flies, but he is, from what people have told me that who have worked with King Bael, there are a lot of frogs and a lot of flies like in his domain. So that kind of symbolizes that. And he can teach people invisibility, and he likes to remain invisible himself. He doesn't really like people to see his face for some reason. So if everybody does do a ritual involving King Bael, they do not make it into like a human form, um, because he doesn't really like to show himself. So if you do make an idol out of King Bael, the only really good way to do that would be to incorporate the elements, kind of like in his Dictionary Infernal drawing. So sort of like some sort of like spider element, cat element, frog element, or you can even do an idol based on the Goetia drawing as well. But it's always better to incorporate the elements rather than that. So he really likes to remain hidden, and he's said to have the voice of like a kind of like an old man voice. He is one of the older of the fallen angels and is respected by his peers, and he's known as the master of life and fertility. And he sort of has like a mentor, like he's like a mentor like figure to a lot of people that work with him. That's what they say. And he has the power to garner the favor of others. um, and he teaches the sciences, especially agriculture, and he also teaches love. So he loves plants, he loves gardens, and a lot of his symbology and everything is kind of associated with gardens and stuff like that. And just some little fun facts about him as well. His tarot card that represents him is the Two of Wands. His element is fire/earth. His zodiac is Aries 0 through 9. His dates are March 21st through the 30th. His colors are black, yellow, and dark green, and the planet that he rules over is the sun. And his direction is south, and his favorite metals are iron and gold, and his preferred incense is frankincense, cinnamon, and sandalwood. So he's a pretty cool guy. Um, and these are just some facts about him and everything. Definitely do some research if you would like to on your own. But also, again, I would really love to shout out CM Helnikainen, who graciously took the time with me last night to help get me some info for this video. So I really would appreciate, guys, if you would check out his link to his YouTube channel in the description below. The dude is awesome. And I'm going to be doing like some sort of collabs with him in the future. We're going to be talking about secret societies during a live stream at some point, and that's going to be really fun. Sort of like what the Bohemian Grove and Skull and Bone Society. We're going to be talking about stuff like that, and it's going to be very cool. So this video is really fun to make. I've been very much looking forward to making this series for a couple of weeks. It sort of this series honestly kind of got me out of like my creator burnout for a little bit. So I'm very excited to do this, and each week it's going to be a different one of the Goetia, and we're just going to be going in order. So I will see you guys next week when we talk about Duca Gary's. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to hit that like button if you like it. You can dislike it if you dislike it. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Crypto Crew today, and check out again CM Helnikainen's channel in the description below. I would graciously appreciate that. I know he would as well. Great guy, great friend. So please check that out in the description below. And yeah, I will be back on Thursday with a cryptid ratings, and I apologize for not uploading a Mythical Menagerie on Saturday. A lot happened on Saturday, and I was just really in a depressive state, like for the longest time. So, um, didn't feel like uploading. So I really graciously appreciate you guys understanding, and you guys are a great community, and I love you all. So let me know what you guys think of Demon Days after I finish with demons and stuff. After I kind of go through all of them a bit, we're gonna be kind of after we finish the Goetia, we're gonna be kind of like expanding out a little bit into some of the others that aren't in the Goetia. Then I kind of want to talk about the angels at some point and give them their own shout too, so it's fair. Because they're all very unique and very different and have their own personalities, and it's going to be fun to talk about. So um thank you guys so much for watching this video. You've been watching Cryptocast. I've been your host, Parker. Stay spooky, and I'll see you guys in the next Demon Days. Thank you guys so much. You have a good one. Bye.